You own a home, but you want to move up into a larger home? How do you get through it? Let's talk with Trey about the bridge loan or HELOC options. Hi, this is Ritu Desai with Sampson Property, your DC Metro Realtor, and we're here with my fabulous loan officer, Trey Reed with Intercoastal Mortgage.
Ritu, thanks for having me. Oh, dang it, sorry, that's my bad. Okay.
So let's talk about our favorite topic. People own a home. We need inventory, but they want to buy a new home. How do we do it?
Great question, and I get this all the time. So you want to buy house B before selling house A. Well, if you have the cash and you've got the income, then you have no problem at all. You can go ahead and buy it, but very few people find themselves in that situation. Let's say you have the income to afford that second house, but you don't have the cash. One option is a home equity line of credit, also known as a HELOC. There are some downsides to home equity lines of credit though. One, let's say you were to apply for a home equity line today, it's going to take you probably 30 to 60 days to receive those funds. So if you want to write an offer today, it doesn't logistically make sense. You're just not going to have the time for all those things to fall into place. Secondly, banks and credit unions that are offering these home equity lines, they only want to lend them on properties that they know are not going to be sold in the immediate. They make their money in the long term. So if they find out that you want to sell your property in the near future, they're going to deny you for that home equity line a lot of the times. That's where the third option comes into play, and that is a bridge loan. A bridge loan is very similar to a home equity line of credit, except it allows for all of these scenarios. Here's how it works, and here's the beauty of it. When someone comes to me and they qualify for a bridge loan, all we're doing is that we are getting pre-approved for a bridge loan. If they can get pre-approved for a bridge loan, then we can write them a pre-approval letter for the purchase. But closing on the bridge loan is only plan B. And what I mean by that is, Ritu, you can get their house on the market. It's a hot market. You can probably get that house on the market in a couple weeks, close it in maybe 30 days. If they close on the sale before closing on the purchase, they don't need the bridge loan at all.
True.
So they can just get their regular old 30-year fix, 15-year fix, whatever it may be. So using the bridge is actually only plan B. I'd say 25% of the time when I pre-approve someone for the bridge loan, they actually use it. So that's the beauty of it, because there are additional costs to the bridge loan. But if you sell your house before, you never even need it.
Can you get bridge loans on investment properties?
We do not offer bridge loans on investment properties, and you could get potentially a home equity line on an investment property, but the rates are going to be higher. You have to have a lot more equity, and I'll be honest, I can't think of a company that offers home equity lines on investment properties out there. I know they exist, I just can't think of one off the top of my head. So they can be hard to find.
Is there a certain ratio or threshold that the seller needs to have equity in order to get the bridge loan?
Great question. Yes. So typically you need to have at least 30 to 40% equity on your current primary residence to get that bridge loan, because typically we're lending up to 75% of the value of that property. So if you've got 40% equity, that leaves 15% there. We can give you that 15%. That's now your down payment on the new purchase, and then we can lend you the rest. Once you've sold, if you do move forward with the bridge loan, once you've sold the house, you then pay off the bridge loan. If you wanted to pay down the loan balance on the purchase loan you got, you can do that as well.
So what happens in a worst case scenario if they don't happen to sell their home? Can we convert that bridge loan into a regular loan? What are the choices if we do, God forbid the market flips on us and they get stuck with that bridge loan?
Typically bridge loans are 1 year, but we hold the note ourselves at Intercoastal Mortgage. We've got a banking relationship with MVB Bank, which has an equity stake in our company, and we're willing to work with you. The interest that you pay on bridge loans is higher than a standard loan, so the bank honestly isn't going to mind if you pay it. It is supposed to be just a 1 year loan, but there is some flexibility. There.
This was great information. Thank you so much, Trey, for all that fabulous information. If you're thinking of buying your home and have a home to sell, let's talk. 703-625-4949. And as always, thank you for watching this video.